This patch is significantly better than most people are going to give it credit for.
For sure.
And I think that's just because Shadowlands has been a very alienating experience. And what doesn't help is stuff like this trailer. Now, I'll be honest, American-style kind of big movie trailer things, I've always basically hated them. Yeah. Which is how this piece of shit trailer feels. I mean, look, it's a well-edited trailer. For what it is, it's actually very well executed. So whoever edited this trailer, like, you did do a good job. It's just the style of the trailer. But here's the problem, right? I just want to go through. In the Shadowlands' darkest hour, so no one cares. No one cares about that. No one cares. Find strength in each other. How is that? I mean, that's barely thematically relevant. I mean, maybe it is to their story, but they're not. This is not something they've sold in the gameplay experience. To defy death. We're not defying death. Zoval is the one who's defying death. We're trying to stop Zoval. So we are actually, this is to defend death. But obviously they know that to defend death is an entirely bizarre, wacky marketing line, so they obviously couldn't do that. So that's crazy. So, you know, if you're playing the game, that doesn't resonate. If you are, I just think the marketing positioning of the... Yeah, I don't want to just say Blizzard's whole marketing department needs to completely rethink what they do, but that.
Yes.
Rally as one.
Almost certainly, yep.
I mean, Rally as one. Well, I guess the Covenants are working together, but I don't think they've ever really sold that to us.
Yep.
So I just have this feeling where it's like all of like these marketing materials are not going to resonate with people.
Yes.
You know, maybe the people who like clapped at the Joss Whedon Justice League trailer are going to look at this and be like, incredible.
It's got the characters
Look,
I know.
It's stepping Thanos. Wow.
He's way too close to Steppenwolf, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, that's really embarrassing.
He's, yeah. I mean, you know what? Zoval is like a pretty okay design for, you know, like imagine an Ice, you know, in Ice Crown Citadel, they had the mini bosses. Yeah. That's what he feels like.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems with, generally speaking, their, how do I put it? So they kind of failed the rule of cool in a couple ways, right? Where all of Zoval's dudes look like him. Because that's what he's looked like. They're all the most one, but they're all the same. They're all the same and like, you know, they're logically, that's what you would expect them to look like a little bit. That's what you think would, you know, okay, well, he's going to make them in his own image, whatever else is going to look all, he's going to use all the domination-y appearances and stuff. It's like, that's not cool. They've just made him a big spiky man. They made him Lich King 2.0, but without any of the context for what it is or any of like the modern version of what that might look like to people or feel like enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's not like you know, no one saw his full form and went, wow, that's cool. Everyone went, oh, he's just a Maulsworn but spikier. Imagine
if like Warcraft 3 didn't have Arthas in it and it was you just played as Jaina and Thrall for the whole expansion. Arthas wasn't there at all. Yeah. And then in the Frozen Throne, Arthas arrives and Jaina's like, oh no, it's my ex-boyfriend, look! And all you see is just Arthas in full Lich King armor. You barely even see his head.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, okay, the villain came just fucking fully formed, done. We never got to see the progression. That's kind of like how Zoval feels. But again, as I said, I'm fairly sure Zoval was never supposed to be the main villain of the Shadowlands. So, I mean, honestly, at this stage, it would be better if Denathrius is actually the main villain. But, I mean, you know what? They could actually do something with that. Because Denathrius is, you know, living, right? So he's going to be grand.
He's away.
So, yes, anyway, that's it.
Yep.
Defied in the Shadowlands' darkest hour. Find strength in each other to defy death. Rally as one.
Rally as one.
Very cool. Very cool.